All right, scouting 2025, June 14th. This is Bryant Western. Bryant Western.
Yeah.
What do we call you now?
BBird.
BBird. Where did that name come from?
That's what my dad used to call me whenever I got into trouble.
All right. So we got BBird. We're out in an area that he and I have hunted quite a bit, and so we went and got a trail camera at Academy, cell cam, first cell cam.
Yep.
So pretty excited about that.
It only took us a few minutes to figure out how to put the batteries in, but
yeah, so a little bit of struggle there, but hey, we're out. We made it. We're about half mile back into where we're going. I don't know how much longer. This is Bryant's spot that he hunted more last year. I've hunted in this general vicinity a handful of times myself, but not exactly sure where we're going. But we've got camera and crushed apple. Is that what we went with?
crushed apple. Yep.
Yep. So put that in front of the camera. Try to get him to hang out in front of the camera, give us a good look. But yeah, June 14th, we're gonna cross this creek here. Go set up a camera. Go see if we can find some deers.
Heck yeah.
All right, we got his camera set. Right about there. Put out the block a little ways away. Ran a test. We're happy with it. We found a little treasure.
This is my arrow from last year. It was downpouring, and I ran across a creek and thought I lost it forever. Forever ends today, I guess.
Yeah, we were just walking and I saw it. I was like, hey, there's an arrow. And I think Bryant had told me that he had lost an arrow at some point. And I was like, hey, there's an arrow. And it was just propped up. So it looked like somebody else must have found it, because he said he walked that same path a handful of times looking for it. And sure enough, it was his, broadhead and everything. So happy treasure. We haven't found any other treasures. No sheds, no special finds other than an old arrow. Bryant just ordered some arrows from me. They're gonna be here next week, but big old frog. He's like, oh, found my arrow. I don't need any more arrows. Cancel the order. I said, no, too late. So, yep, we're gonna walk out of here and we're gonna go check out a couple other spots. All right, we just got back to the truck. We're gonna check Onyx now to see if there's another spot we want to go to that we haven't been to before. We went down, was it last week? The week before, something like that. And we pulled my camera. I went back earlier this week and put it back in a different spot. Same general area that I had it before, but gonna try it in a different little area. We'll see about that, but we're gonna go maybe closer to that, and there's parts of that unit down there that neither of us have explored, so maybe see what's down there.
Try not to get ticks on the way.
Yeah, when I went on Thursday, and Wednesday or Thursday, and I had like 8 ticks on me. Found another one last night, and I don't know how or why, if it was just hanging around with latch and I didn't notice it or what, but I got out of the shower and my wife was like, hey, you got a tick. I was like, is it latched? She's like, I don't know. Got the tweezers. Yep, so got him out, but
It's tick season here right now, so.
And I'm a tick magnet, so don't hang out with me during tick season. Brian's risking it. We brought the rappel though.
Yeah.
So try to limit it, but all right, we'll check Onyx and see what we find.
Hell yeah.
All right, made it back home. We never got back out of the truck to scout any more spots. We drove around, saw a couple spots that maybe down the road or down the line we will potentially check out, but it wasn't really worth getting out of the truck. It's still kind of up in the air on whether or not we'll actually check out some of those spots that we drove to, but it's still worth a look, just at least see the area. But no, we saw a few trails and set up a camera for Bryant today, and he's pretty excited about that, and so hopefully he'll see some action on there, and I'll start getting some action on my camera. Something's not working right with my camera, so I might have to get back in there. I wasn't planning on getting in there anytime soon, just to let that spot settle, but that cell camera isn't really working how it should right now after being out for a couple days. So I'll have to go back in there during the week this week and go fiddle with that. But that's it for this video and this scouting weekend. So brought the bow out, gonna get a few shots in, probably just a handful. Brooks and I have been doing at least an arrow a day. Last couple of days we've been doing more than that. So get a few shots off and yeah, get ready for scouting again. Probably next week, go out a couple times, a couple different spots. So we'll catch you guys later.